Hey guys, how is it going? It is Monday afternoon right here at Maddox Games and Comics, 205 North Hill Street in London, Kentucky. And, well, I'm about to sell you some comics. Hey, John, how's it going? Thank you for the shares. I appreciate that. How was everybody's weekend? I'm sure it was eventful. I'm cleaning up all kinds of trash back here. It is a mess. There we go. Populating the stuff, seeing what we got going on. All right. Got a number of things so far. We got a box in the mail from Diamond today. Of course, we will get our big shipment tomorrow, and we'll have our pre-sale and all that jazz like always. But we did get a shipment in today from Diamond featuring a number of books that were sold out this past weekend, or this past week during the pre-sale. And I'm going to put some of those up, such as Puppet Master, issue number 1, things of that nature, as we go across. All right. What is up? What is up? Remind you, of course, to like the Maddox Games and Comics page up top. And, of course, share out this live feed. Every public show you do is another chance to win, which is what we like. All right, let's see what we got. First up, this is Puppet Master Curtain Call issue number 1. This came out on Wednesday. We pre-sold out of this. I got this back in stock. Puppet Master Curtain Call number 1. It is from Action Lab. This is the limited edition variant featuring the photo cover of Blade, the puppet with, well, he's got a knife hand and a hook hand. That is the A book for $4. It's cover price on that book. Again, all you do to claim an item is simply put the letter and the number. So A4 would get you that copy of Puppet Master, B whatever, H whatever, depending on what number I put out. The post-it note with the number is always the American dollar amount. We do ship up to 30 books in one box for only $5.95. Anything over 30, you're working on your next shipment box. Also, if you buy anything pop vinyls, action figure related, that has to go in separate boxes as well. Any questions you have, feel free to ask them. I'm working solo right now, so I'll try to get to them as best I can as we're going through here. Find a marker that works a little better. There we go. This will be the one. All right, this is Secret Files and Origins Green Lantern. This is issue number 2. Sentinel interview, Jade's new power, the tastiest GL Flash team-ups. And that is a Mike Grell cover on this. This is Secret Files and Origins Green Lantern. That is the B book for $4. For just $6, this is X-Men issue number 1. X-Men number 1, part of Curse of the Mutants. This is the Eddie Granoff cover. You've got Rogue, Colossus, Cyclops, Emma Frost, Wolverine, Magneto, Storm, and Angel. You barely see the wings. It is $6. This is issue number 1. This is the storyline where when this number 1 kicked off, basically Dracula wants to breed vampires and mutants, mix them together to make an ultimate unstoppable army. So there you go. $6 for that X-Men number 1. And I'm sure you guys have been pumping it into your eye holes all weekend. This is The Punisher. This is the Marvel Max Punisher. The Garth Ennis written. And there's Punisher with sniper rifle. And, of course, this is a Tim Bradstreet cover on this. Very fine plus to near mint condition. The Punisher issue 59 from Marvel Max. That is going to be $3. That is going to be the D-book. This is the first appearance. This is the first appearance of Domino, who, of course, is set to appear in Deadpool 2 in a big way. This is X-Force issue number 11. And Domino revealed. It's from 1992. There's Deadpool and Shatterstar on the cover taking on Domino. And it's going to be just $10. X-Force issue 11 for $10. That is going to be the ebook. First appearance of Domino. Next up is a book from DC Comics. It is Wonder Woman. Special about this is Wonder Woman issue 176 from January of 2002. And The Witch and the Warrior. And that is an Adam Hughes cover of Wonder Woman. For just $4. $4, that is the F-book. Not much, JD. What's up with you, man? How was your weekend? This is Superman, issue 178. Superman 178. Superman and the Spirit of America from March of 2002 by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. Ed McGuinness cover here of Superman. He does have the black and red symbol there, and he's got an eagle on his shoulder. It's all about justice. Superman and the Spirit of America, number 178. That is $4. Never long enough. I hear you there, man. You got a short week this week, though, since you got Thanksgiving coming up? Justice League was awesome. Joshua, would you stick around all the way through the credits? I don't want to spoil it on here. I don't want to talk about it too much, but, man, I dug that in-credit scene. All right. It's cool, right? This is Deadpool, issue number 60, a.k.a. Deadpool, Agent of Weapon X number 4 from Marvel Comics. Classic issue. This is Barry Windsor Smith cover. You've got Deadpool basically melting here as they're putting stuff into his body. It is a early issue from the first run of Deadpool. It is going to be $6. Deadpool, Agent of Weapon X. It's Deadpool number 60. That is the H book for $6. Very fine plus to near mint condition. Oh, yeah. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue 22 from Dark Horse. The original issue 22 of Buffy with the Sarah Michelle Gellar photo cover. That is $4. That's going to be your iBook. Yeah, man, I think it's going to be good. Like, I admittedly am not the biggest Deadpool fan. However, the movie is hilarious and awesome, and couldn't be better. And I'm thinking Deadpool 2 is going to be the same way. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 1, but not the one currently out. This is the classic. This came out in 1995, 1996. It is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1, fabulous premiere issue based on the hit TV series from Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics produced the Power Rangers at the time, and it includes, of course, the White Ranger there in the middle as well. That is going to be $8 for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 1 from Marvel. And that is the J-Book. Thank you, Amy. What if Venom possessed Deadpool? Yeah, no. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. That's a tough one to get. It is a tough one to get. We also had the Venom, if Venom possessed Punisher a little while back, too. Yeah, the What If Venom Possessed Deadpool, which, of course, that Deadpool Back in Black story, they have an exclusive Marvel Legend available at GameStop now from that. Yeah, Just League was cool, man. I highly recommend it. I do. E10 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. James gets the first appearance of Domino. It was a good purchase. Anytime I find those, I know that they are well worth the time. Thank you, James. Put some else out in place real quick. Hey, Brianna, how's it going? What are you up to? You at work? You at home? What's going down? This is Spider-Man issue 13. This is a Todd McFarlane issue of Spider-Man. Sub-City Part 1 of 2, and features a sweet cover with Spider-Man in the symbiote suit. It is $6 for Spider-Man issue 13. That's your new ebook. No problem. Thank you, James. And, of course, like I say, up here in A, that is Puppet Master. This is Puppet Master Curtain Call number 1. This is the photo variant cover of Blade. This book sold out Tuesday night during the pre-sale. We got some more of those in. That's the only one of that copy I got, though. I do have some other covers, but all the covers sold out on Tuesday, so we got one more each of any of those. And I'm going to give them up, offer them to you guys first before we put them out on the new comic rack. So tonight is your night to snag those. E6 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. E is James' number today. Or letter. Letter, I should say. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, sir. Pretty good off today. Nice. Next up for the ebook, this is Silver Surfer issue 75. Silver Surfer 75 with the prismatic logo and Silver Surfer. And you have Thanos, Galactus, everybody here on the cover. That is going to be $5 for that issue of Silver Surfer. Put that out there as the ebook. Ow, my leg is hurting. Whew. It's tensing up on me. Hang on just a second. Okay. E5 to James. I'm just going to put everything out here in E that James wants tonight, obviously. Hey, Colin. How's it going, man? I know, right? Just all E's. James is just killing them. How have you been, Colin? How was your weekend? This is Spider-Man issue 12, Perceptions, part 5 of 5, guest starring Wolverine, The Killer Revealed. That's a Todd McFarlane issue of Spider-Man for $6. I'm going to put that there as the ebook. Oh, man. Did you guys watch Punisher this weekend? Did you guys watch Justice League? What's went on in your worlds? Let me know. I was on Hulu yesterday, and I noticed that they have a trailer up at the top for The Runaways. The Runaways series based on the Marvel Comics. Going to be on Hulu pretty soon. No, Colin, it's old. It is old. This is from, this is issue number 60 of Deadpool. It's also number 4 of Agent of Weapon X. That's from the first run of Deadpool. $6. Yeah, I only got I'm about 3 episodes in on Punisher. I just had a busy weekend, so I'm going to try to knock it out over the next day or two. Yeah, I liked it. I like Justice League a lot. Actually, I think I like it as far as being a comic-related movie quite a bit. I did. Had a good time. My son's 9. Totally dug it. The first movie we went and seen where like he's really when I say, hey, what was the part that you liked? What was your favorite part? Like he had a few to name off. Usually when we go see a comic book movie, especially like a Marvel-related comic book movie, it's just like the one funny thing that's said that everybody laughs at because he's a pretty funny kid. He's pretty much a cut-up. But in Justice League, there was just a lot of stuff that just stuck out to him big time, and I dug that. And now he wants a Flash costume. I told him he would want one a few months ago, and he didn't. And now I got to hunt down a Flash costume for him. But it was good. I had a good time. I totaled my car Friday. It's like in a wreck. Just front end's gone. Me and the passenger, we were good. We're safe. I'm all sore and stuff. But yeah, man, just totally just destroyed it. So that was the start of my weekend. At about midnight on Friday. Okay, Let me see. I'm going to start moving some books around. All right. First up, of course, this is the Puppet Master Curtain Call issue number 1. That is the Blade photo cover for $4. I'm going to take that down. That's true, man. But, man, it's such a hassle. I had so many good stickers stuck on the back window of that car. Useless. Useless. This is the Invincible Iron Man, number 146. It is from 1981. Vengeance belongs to Blacklash. And there he is, taking on Iron Man. It is $5 for that. I'm going to put that out as the A book. Oh, don't forget about Star Wars, Brianna. Don't forget about Star Wars. This is What If, issue number 24 from Marvel Comics. What if Wolverine was Lord of the Vampires? And there he is, sucking the blood of Jean Grey. And there's the Punisher with a cross around his neck because he's a vampire hunter. What If, number 24. It's also from, no, it's from 1991. It is $4. That is the B book. And it's a cool one. A for 5 to JD. Thank you, JD. B4 to JD. Thank you, sir. The new A book, H6 to Rain. What's up, Rain? I ain't seen you on here in a bit. We're moving some books now. That's what I like. This is Justice League issue 18, Recruited by the Grid, and that is Cyborg. It is $3 for the A book. I got to say, and I don't want to spoil anything on any of the feed tonight from anybody, but I got to say, I really liked Cyborg in Justice League a lot more than I thought I was going to. I dug it. This is X-Force, issue number 47. X-Force, Deadpool and Siren, Breakout. That is $5. That is the B book. Getting ready to move back to America. Where are you at right now? This is the H book. This is Alias, issue 14 from Marvel Max. Brian Michael Bendis and Michael Gaydos on this. Of course, I believe Alex Maleev does the cover. And that is, of course, the Purple Man there. Well, it's Jessica Jones as the Purple Man. It's a thing. She's influenced. Alias was the basis for Jessica Jones Season 1. It's one of those issues. Issue 14 of Alias for $6. Very fine plus to near mint condition. That is the H book. And I want to say, I might be wrong. That might be the first full reveal of Kilgrave, but I just marked $6. I don't know for sure. Here's the Spider-Man book. James Spider-Man is... This is issue number 12. It's a Todd McFarlane issue of Spider-Man. It's got Wolverine as a guest star. Issue 12 of Spider-Man. B5 to Rain. Thank you, Rain. Hey, Julio, how's it going, man? How was your weekend? This is Uncanny X-Men number 282. This is the very first appearance of Bishop. First appearance of Bishop. For just $10. That is the B-book. Next up, this is What If, issue 32 from 1991. What if Phoenix had not died, featuring the X-Men. All new action, all new thrills. There behind her is Magneto, and there's the body of Cyclops in her arms. Very fine plus condition on this. It looks great. I'm going to take down the X-Men issue number 1 for $6 and put up What If number 32 as the C-book for $5. Hey, Michaela, how is it going with you? How was your weekend? B10 to Matthew McHugh. What's up, Matthew? Getting the first appearance of Bishop. And C5 to JD. Thank you, JD. Have pristine the camera view. I've tried to make it as good as I can. It's hit or miss sometimes. Oh, no problem, Matthew. Thank you, man. We haven't had any come in as far as I know. But we also get our Funko shipments a lot of times on Tuesdays when we get our comic stuff. So I'm not sure what we got. This is Beetlejuice issue 1, the first gross out issue from Harvey Comics. It's showtime. There you go. Beetlejuice number 1 for $4. That is going to be the B book. That's right. I did see a pop this weekend that I should have picked up for myself, and I didn't. It was Max in her Halloween costume. So it's basically Max dressed as Michael Myers, the pop. It was an exclusive for Hot Topic. I saw one. We stopped in at an outlet mall on the way to Louisville. and I was picking up some Bullet Club jogging pants, and I saw the pop, and I was like, this is awesome, and then I just didn't get it. And apparently it's a pretty hot commodity in the world right now, so I should have snagged it. Brian Kinney gets the B-Book for $4. Thank you, Brian. This is Deadpool issue number 41 from the original series. It's a space bonanza filled with pirates, aliens, prisoners, mysterious figures. Lots of censored. We're calling it Operation Dirty Wolf. There you go. That is Deadpool 41 for $6. That is the B-Book. I did, Matthew. I saw it yesterday. We ended up not seeing it until Sunday. And I got to say, man, I dug it. And my 9-year-old son dug it. So, it was a good time. This is the C-Book. This is What If, issue 33. What If the Phoenix Rose Again? That is $4. Descender came out. It came out a week or two ago. We did get it in. I don't know if we currently have it. Right now, I'm the only one back here, so I can't like go run and look at the moment. But I will check to see if we have any. You need the newest issue? Did you get to see it, Matthew? What are your non-spoilery thoughts? Okay, I'll do it. I'll check to see. Worst case is I'll have to check, you know, during the break between. But I'll definitely look to see. This is Star Wars Jango Fett Open Seasons, number 4. And there he is, throwing down. Jango Fett, that is a Dark Horse Star Wars comic. That is $4. That is the new D-Book. I'm going to take down the Punisher, issue 59 for $3. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't blame you there, man. I'll tell you, we stopped in the town of Danville, which is kind of a mid-sized, you know, small town, on the way to Louisville. And I was like, well, we'll just stop here on the way and stop in this theater and watch it. It's a small theater, but you know, we're just gonna see it. And I was like, if it's super awesome, I'll see it again. Because we waited too late to leave to hit the IMAX when we got up there. So we stopped in Danville, watched the movie. And the people in the town are just obnoxiously loud. I don't think I've ever been to a theater where that many people just talked randomly during a movie. And since I had my son with me, I didn't make a scene. Had he not been with me, many a scene would have been made. As I used a lot of profanity and yelled at people, because that's what I do in a theater when people are loud. I've got no patience for that. I just lose my mind immediately. Okay, I'll check it out, man. Not a problem, Michaela. I will see what we got. This is Secret Origins Annual #1, starring the Doom Patrol, the old Doom Patrol and the new, plus Captain Comet. Secret Origins Annual #1 from 1987. That's going to be just $5. That's going to be the new ebook. I'm going to take down the Spider-Man. We're going to put out the Secret Origins Annual for $5. I'm going to take down the Spider-Man issue 12 for $6. I'm going to put it back out for $5 in the F spot. Todd McFarlane, Spider-Man, and Wolverine here. That is the F book for $5. I'm going to take down the Wonder Woman 176. That is an Adam Hughes cover Wonder Woman for $4. Doctor Strange, I'll see what I have, Joshua. I don't know if I have any Doctor Strange available or not, and I can't go hunt anything because I'm the only one back here at the moment. But I'll keep an eye out for some Doctor Strange. This is the first appearance of one character and the second appearance of another. This is X-Force issue number 2. X-Force number 2. Very fine plus condition. Grade-worthy copy. It looks immaculate. From 1991, it is the first appearance of Kane and the second ever appearance in comics history of Deadpool. Superman for $4 and put this out as the new G book. That is X-Force issue number 2 for $18. This is Superman in the Spirit of America. Superman number 178 from 02. Ed McGuinness doing the art inside of this. Jeff Loeb doing the writing for $4. B6 to Rain. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it does, Julio. Yeah, it's a photo cover. It's pretty nice. It's an early issue of Buffy, too. It's from her first, the first run of books they did. Excuse me. G18 to Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. This is Batman, Detective Comics 789. 789. It's an oversized issue. It also has this sweet Tim Cell covers from 2003. That's going to be $5 for this one. That is the G book for $5. Find something else to put up here in the B spot momentarily. This is Ghost Rider and Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance #1 from 1992. It's part 2 of the Rise of the Midnight Sun storyline. Spirits of Vengeance #1, and that is a that's a Kubert cover with Blaze and Ghost Rider. Of course, the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider there. Oh, nice, James. Very cool. We're going to put out Spirits of Vengeance issue #1 for just $4. That's going to be the B-Book. All right, next up I'm going to put out an issue of Runaways. Like I say, Runaways is going to be on Hulu. You can get on Hulu right now and watch the trailer for the upcoming show based on the Marvel comic. Runaways issue #6. It's about a group of kids who are all the sons and daughters of basically supervillains, and they decide to run away, be on their own, and, well, they get into some trouble, as they will do. No, it's an old one, JD. That's the first one, I guess. This is Runaways, issue #6 for $5. I'm going to take on the Alias, issue 14 for $6. Put that out there for $5. Hey, Robert Casterline, how's it going, man? How is your Monday treating you? This is X-Force issue 15. X-Force 15. Deadpool and Cable, and only one will walk away. And one of the first issues by Greg Capullo. Deadpool taking on Cable. It's from 1992. We're going to put it out for $6. Taking on the Buffy for $4. Put that out for $6 as the iBook. Playing Miss Pac-Man. Nice. I imagine that would make it better. Yeah, this is an older run. These are the older runs. It's not the new stuff. I-6 to Rain. Thank you, sir. How much are they priced at today? Dustin, they are priced by the number. That is the dollar amount of the item. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 124. Amazing Spider-Man 124, 20-cent cover price. Jameson, that thing What is it? It's my son. The Mark of the Man Wolf. Got some first Man Wolf action right here, man, for just $22. There we go. Very fine plus condition on that. That is the new iBook. Nice, Dustin. Sweet, man. Anytime we do that, anytime we put together bundles, it's always going to be worth your time. Always going to be worth your time. I'm going to take down the J-Book, which is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1 from Marvel, the first Power Rangers comic, for just $8. I'm going to take that down. And I'm going to put up the Invincible Iron Man, issue 93. Issue 93. You lose, Kraken. Not this time, Shellhead. If you defeat me, my men will kill your friends. I'm not the loser, Iron Man. You are. One, he's not a loser because he has a peg leg with a jet booster in it, and that's awesome. Also, Jack Kirby cover. Also, $5 price tag. Invincible Iron Man 93, $5. That is the J-Book. Hey, Shamir, how is it going, dude? H5 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. James getting the runaways. Oh, got you, Dustin. No problem, man. You have a good one, too. Appreciate you stopping by. This is the Mighty Thor, issue 442. Special issue, Twin Tales of Triumph and Tragedy. The return of Don Blake and Beta Ray Bill reunited with the stunning Sith. Hero no more. Warning, do not flip through to the end of the issue or you will cheat yourself out of the most stunningly dramatic final pages of any comic mag you will read this month. That's high. It's a lot of talk there for the Mighty Thor. Mighty Thor 442 from 1991. It's going to be $3. You can find out for yourself just how suspenseful it is. That's the new H-Book. Board game sets? No, I don't have either board games, Joseph. Sorry, man. H3 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. You didn't get to see Justice League this weekend? Oh, that sucks, Shamir. Well, maybe you can remedy that by going, today. You should definitely go soon, man. It was fun. I didn't get to watch it. My weekend was good. I totaled my car. That was not good. But I did hang out with the kids and got to see Justice League and had a really good wrestling show Friday. So, mostly thumbs up with, I guess all the good stuff and then wrecking a car. It's kind of like that. All right, for fans of Luke Cage, this is Cage, issue #1. It is from 1992, very first issue of Cage. That is $5. That is the H-Book. I know, man. I know. I mean, I can. I think I could. I think I could read comics and drive. I just can't do it while there are two deer standing in the road, apparently. It's just too much for me. Yeah. I had a guy with me that went down to the wrestling show. We're both fine. I mean, well, I'm pretty bruised up. Like, my shoulder back here, the whole back shoulder. It feels like I've pulled a muscle in my chest and under my ribs. And my right leg is tensing up a whole lot. My calf and my shins and stuff hurt a little bit. But nothing like I didn't go to the hospital or nothing like that. I'm okay. Next kind of sore. It's just, being tense and driving and, wrecking. But overall, we're okay. We both walked away from it immediately, which is good because we saw smoke at first. I was like, we got to get out of here. Yeah, we're good. It's just, now it's just the hassle of having to deal with the insurance companies and everything in general. They go with it. Me too, Julio. Me too. Thank you. Although there is the glamour of possibly being put into a RoboCop body, I will say that's always in the back of my head. They could maybe turn me into a RoboCop, which isn't too bad. Except you can't jump, I guess. You never could in the NES game. He never jumped. This is Warlock and the Infinity Watch, issue number 8. Reunion with Thanos. And there you have Moonstone, Gamora. There's Adam Warlock. And, of course, Gamora's taking on Thanos. That is going to be $3. That is your new A-book for $3. I'm going to take down the Justice League, issue 18 with Cyborg for $3. Thank you, Joshua. Yeah, thank you, Shamir. A3 to James Smithers. Robert, you should just go see it. And then if she says, yeah, then go see it again. Because it's worth a second viewing. But, dude, I wouldn't wait around. Also, stay through the entirety of the credits all the way to the end. It's for James. Thank you, James. This is the Mighty Thor, Lord of Asgard. It is issue number 54, a.k.a. number 556. And then you have Thor, his hands up. People are worshiping him. The rain's coming down. Pretty awesome. They actually did a Marvel Legend to that costume a while back. Thought it was really cool. Mighty Thor, Lord of Asgard, 556. It's going to be $3. That is your new A-book. So did you guys get into any adventures this week? It sounds like a lot of you guys had kind of not the best weekends, keeping you from doing stuff that you wanted to do. This is Astonishing Tales number 24. 25-cent original cover price on this. Astonishing Tales featuring It, the living Colossus. 5 claws of death. Will the Colossus save the world from Fin Fang Foom? Or will they destroy it together? Don't dare miss the final battle. Pretty awesome stuff. Astonishing Tales, that's going to be $6. That is going to go up here as the B-book, replacing out the Spirits of Vengeance number 1 for $4. Oh, yeah. You want to go to like a Regal Cinema or Cinemark, something like that. I think they all have stuff. They actually had a pop vinyl. I didn't know this. If I had known, I probably would have tried to make plans a little heavier. Apparently, if you went to go see it in like the Real D 3D or whatever, I think it was maybe Cinemark. If you were at the first show, they had the maskless flash pop vinyl, and it's got a special like Cinemark or whatever cinema it was that did it sticker on the front of the Funko, and they gave those out, which is pretty awesome. There you go, Robert. You do what you got to do, brother. If she misses out, she misses out. This is kind of a cool first. It's not really a first appearance, but it is a first meeting between two pretty high-profile Marvel comic characters. This is Wolverine issue 88. Wolverine 88. This is the very first time that Deadpool met Wolverine face-to-face in combat. Here on the cover by Adam Kubert, you have Wolverine. He's holding, or Deadpool's holding Wolverine up on his swords. And they've kind of reversed the colors on his suit because, well, it was early Deadpool. There you go. Very first time Wolverine and Deadpool throw down in comic history. That is going to be the new C-Book for $5 for that issue of Wolverine. I'm going to take down the What If the Phoenix Rose Again. What If issue 33 for $4. Oh, and it's after 4 o'clock. I should do a giveaway. I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away a bundle. All right, this is a bundle. 5 comics in this. You do not know what you are going to get. These are $9 a piece. You can buy these for $9 all day you like, as long as I have some. So you can claim a bundle for $9, but I'm going to give one away right now for free. Give me just a second to generate a name. I'm going back here right now, so I got to kind of do the two things. I'll be right back. It's going to Brian Kinney. Everybody congratulate Brian on the feed. He has won a bundle simply by liking the page up top and, of course, sharing out the feed. Thank you, Brian. And we'll do another giveaway at 5, at 6. Well, you know, every hour, as we do. It's your first time winning? Awesome, man. Well, you got something cool. Never hurts getting a bundle. You never know what you're going to get. It's pretty awesome. Like Christmas. This is Aquaman, issue number 12 from 2004. That is going to be $3. That is going to be the new D-Book. And I'm going to take down Star Wars Jango Fett Open Season number 4 for $4. Sorry, hang on. My calf's just like, it's clenching up. I'm just not letting go. It's aggravating. Okay. This is Marvel Superheroes, issue number 36, 20-cent cover price, featuring the Hulk and Submariner, the coming of the man called Boomerang. And that man is called Boomerang, and he's throwing a boomerang and other stuff, busting the guns of these soldiers. But he's not Captain Boomerang. It's just Boomerang, man. But the coming of the man called Boomerang. So there you go. And, of course, Boomerang's made different incarnations, including the, you know, becoming a regular Spider-Man villain. Which makes me wonder if this is the first appearance of Boomerang. It could be. But regardless, 20-cent Marvel Superheroes 36 for $7. I'm going to take down the Secret Origins Annual starring the Doom Patrol. And we're going to put out that for $7. The F book out here for $5. This is the Spider-Man issue 12 from McFarlane. I'm going to take that down. And I'm going to put out the Flash issue 180. That's a Brian Boland cover. Of course, he was the artist on The Watchmen. And speaking of Watchmen, tomorrow is Doomsday Clock. You're going to hit up that pre-sale. This is the Flash issue 180 from 2002. Peekaboo. And there you go. Things are happening. $3. It's the F book. During Onslaught, the heroes disappeared. Well, eventually they came back, which, of course, was the Avengers and Captain America and Iron Man. This is the Heroes Return, the Invincible Iron Man issue number 1. And it is $4 for that first issue. I'm going to take down the Detective Comics for $5, about the Iron Man for $4. I'm going to take down the Cage issue 1 for $5 and put out Back Out Detective for just $3 for that issue. That's going to be the new H book for $3. Pretty good. Selling a few things. H3 to Rain. Thank you, Rain. Next up is the H book. We're going to put out the Infinity War issue number 4, Double Trouble. And there's the gatefold. You've got the regular Marvel superheroes taking on these crazy alien demon doppelgangers. It is $4. Infinity War issue 4 from 1992. That is the H book. Of course, the most famous doppelganger of all is Doppelganger Spider-Man with the 6 arms that was around the Spider-Man books for quite a while. See on that amazing 124. And this is Ghost Rider, Marvel Knights Ghost Rider, issue number 5. Devin Grayson, Trent Kanagwa? I'm not sure how to say his last name, but definitely has a very cool art style. That is the Ghost Rider. It looks the same interior as it does on the cover there. And it's going to be just $3, so there you go. Ghost Rider, issue 5, part of Marvel Knights. That is going to be the iBook for $3.
Here's some non-paid stuff, and those are Bronze Age Iron, Bronze Age Iron Man.
Okay. And down here for Jay for $5. This is the Invincible Iron Man 93. Do they want a 93 for $5? This is Green Lantern, issue number 6, part of Emerald Dawn 2. This is the trial of Sinestro. It's basically showing the origin of Hal Jordan, retelling it, and how Sinestro played into, well, his training and all that. Basically all the stuff that was in the animated Green Lantern cartoon from DC, which is so good. This is that. Emerald Dawn 2, issue number 6 from 1991, The Trial of Sinestro. That is $5. That is the J book. Green Lantern cartoon was so good because it was basically like Training Day, which is pretty awesome. Basically, had Sinestro filling out Hal, seeing how the new rookie was going to do, and then trying to show him kind of the dark side and, to see if he would be on the take, and Hal wasn't. So, Sinestro was going to kill him, which is the way of things. All right, next up here for A, I'm going to take down the Mighty Thor for $3. And I'm going to put up Tomb Raider issue number 1 from Top Cow. And that is a Andy Park cover from '99. That is $6. $6 for that. That is going to be your A book. Also saw a preview for the new Tomb Raider movie, the new Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie, before Justice League started, and I gotta say it's pretty cool looking. It reminds me very much of the last video game incarnation they did of her.
Did you get a diamond order today?
Yeah.
A lot of those are reorders
From last week, it's like the stuff we sold out of, like the Pup Master #1 and stuff like that. It's pretty much all in there.
I made a reorder for pulls.
No, it's not for pulls. None of it's for pulls.
No?
Yeah, that's why we got that. I mean, that was the I guess the list from the pre-sale.
Okay. Have you already offered them?
I've put out the Puppet Master, but
Nothing else?
those guys aren't on yet that are into that stuff.
Okay.
I will though throughout the night, and then what we don't, we'll put it on the shelf or whatever, I guess. Some Harley Quinn. All right, sent a PM a few days ago regarding your address change. Hope someone read it. Be on later. Okay, cool, Albert. Cool. This is, let's see. That is the Astonishing Tales featuring It, the Living Colossus for $6. I'm going to pull that. This is Harley Quinn issue 26. Harley Quinn 26. There's Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and Harley on the front. And some dude who's all busted up. Amanda Connor cover. She's got her birthday cake. Things ratting. It's part of the 25th anniversary of Harley Quinn. It is going to be $4 for Harley Quinn 26. That's going to be the B book. And for $4, this is Kiss Vampirella issue number 5. Kiss Vampirella number 5. There you have all the members of Kiss and then Vampirella. That is $4. $4 for this issue. That is going to be the C book. I'm going to take down the Wolverine issue 88. The first time Deadpool fought Wolverine in a comic. That is $5. B4 to Robert Casterline. Thank you, Robert. Next up for 4, this is all new first issue Weapon X. Weapon X #1, The Hunt for Sabretooth. That is going to be also $4. That's going to be the B book. This is an awesome comic. It is a comic that this came out a few years ago. It's a 4-issue miniseries by Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy. However, it was so disturbing that the original comic company that put it out only ever released 2 issues. Dark Horse is going to release all 4. This is the first issue of Jenny Finn, a Victorian-era brothel-related mature reader's book that also involves Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft, all that stuff together. Some really disturbing imagery here with people morphing into just piles of sea goop with ill faces. It's just awesome stuff. Jenny Finn, #1. We sold out of this Tuesday. I only had a few of these issues. I got a couple more right now. These are going to be cover price. They are going to be $4. Jenny Finn, #1 for $4. I know a few of you missed this on the pre-sale. Now's your chance to score it again. That is the D book for $4. I'm going to take on the Aquaman issue 12 for $3. That is the first printing. Like I say, we sold out on the pre-sale. I know a few of you guys put in that you tried to claim it, didn't get it. Now I've got it for you. D4 to Joe Boone. Thank you, Joe. Nice, Robert. Very cool. Now Joe scored one. If anybody else wants a Jenny Finn, I've got one more copy of Jenny Finn #1 if someone would like it. The next D book is going to be What If, #26. What if the Punisher had killed Daredevil? Well, he'd be dead. It is $3. $3 for What If Punisher had killed Daredevil. That is the D book. There you go, Robert. It's a nice light horror reading. Next up is another book that we sold through. This is Hatchet, issue #1, based on the cult classic movie series. That is Hatchet #1 for $4. That is going to be the new ebook. I'm going to take down the Marvel Superheroes 36 for $7. Next up for F. That is The Flash for $3. Nobody wants The Flash. That's right. What's a Nightmare 3? Psh. You can't really get hurt that way. Unless it's a Freddy Krueger situation. Totally different. This is Uncanny X-Men, issue #326. This is a Joe Mad issue of Uncanny X-Men. And there you have Gambit taking on Sabretooth on the front. That is going to be only $4. Evil Natures. That is the F book. Those are sirens and a truck trying to stop. You're getting 2 for the price of 1 on that one. Here we have Superman. This is Superman issue 369. It is a 60-cent cover price on this. The Man of Steel in a Yule duel with the Parasite. That's right. It's a Christmas issue. And that is the Parasite battling Superman, knocking him into a Christmas tree. You got some wear to the cover here. I'm going to mark it on the cheap. It's going to be just $3. Superman $369 for 3. Take on the Invincible Iron Man #1 for 4. We're going to put that there for just $3. Also on Tuesday, during the pre-sale, we sold out of Grimm Fairy Tales. I had 1 or 2 of each cover, and we sold completely out. Well, I've got some more of these available. These are first printings. These are going to be cover price. This is Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 10, Goldilocks. And this is the A cover for just $4. I'm going to take down the Infinity War for $4 and put out the Grimm Fairy Tales for the same price. That is the H book. I would say, man, there's food back here. I don't know. I won't be here, so I'm not entirely sure. I'll be doing feeds tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Thursday, we won't have a feed. I would imagine Friday and Saturday we probably will, if I was just guessing. But what the exact schedule is going to be, I'm not 100% sure just yet. I'll know more probably Wednesday to be able to let you guys know. I'm going to take down the iBook for 3, which is Ghost Rider issue 5. And for $4, as the new iBook, it's a #1. It's a Marvel #1. And it is from, I don't know when. But it's the Ren and Stimpy Show, issue #1 for $4. That's going to be the iBook for 4. This is another book that we sold out of on Tuesday night. It is also from Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy, but this ties in pretty heavily with Hellboy. This is from the pages of Hellboy, Rasputin, the Voice of the Dragon, #1. This is the variant cover, the variant B cover by Mignola. And there's Rasputin, swastikas, skulls with crowns. Things are happening. Evil things. It is $4 for Rasputin issue 1. That's going to be the new J book. I'm going to take down the Green Lantern issue 6, part of Emerald Dawn 2 for 5. The Trial of Sinestro. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, issue 493, a.k.a. 52. This is a J. Scott Campbell cover. Inside the apartment, you've got Mary Jane here. She's pressed her hands against the wall. Outside, on the building, there's Spider-Man. J. Scott Campbell from 2002. It is, in fact, a J. Scott Campbell cover. That is $7. That issue of Amazing Spider-Man. That is going to be your new A-book for just $6. Remind everybody to like the page up top and, of course, share the feed out because every public share is another entry to win. We'll be doing another giveaway for free comic in half an hour. This is the B-book, Weapon X #1 for 4. I'm going to take that and then put up Tomb Raider #1. I'm going to put it back out, marking it down to just $4. There's your B-book. Yeah, probably not a bad plan. This is Dark Horse Presents Aliens. For the first time, at the time, all of the Dark Horse Present Alien comics were reprinted into this book in color for the first time ever. This is Dark Horse Presents Aliens. And that is a Simon Bisley cover with a xenomorph here holding a body, a headless body. And the head is on his tail. I'm going to take down the C-book for 4, which is the Kiss Vampirella, issue #5. And in its place, I'm going to put out the Aliens. That is also $5. That is the C-book. This next book is one that was bought and not paid for. Claimed and not paid for. So, we're going to put it up for you guys again. This is The Darkness and Batman. It's a crossover between Top Cow Comics and DC Comics. Scott Lobdell and Jeff Loeb write it. Mark Silvestri, David Finch, and Lansing all doing the artwork. Fantastic. All in a one-shot here. The Darkness and Batman. One shot. B4 and F4 to Raphael. B4 and F4. Thank you, sir. How was your weekend? This is The Darkness and Batman #1 for just $7. This is going to be the new B-book. There we go. Oh, congratulations to the two of you. B7 to Raphael. Thank you, sir. Next up as the B book for $5. This is Danger Girl Kamikaze, issue number 1. That is the new B book. This is Daredevil number 35, issue 35 of Daredevil. Early issue of The Man Without Fear. Daredevil dies first. And, well, he's fighting a guy up here. It's tough to say. This is Daredevil, issue 35, 12-cent Silver Age copy of Daredevil for just $15. That is the F book. What is G? Ask Joshua. Joshua G is Superman issue 369. 369. It's a Christmas issue where Superman is taking on the Parasite, and Parasite is punching him into a Christmas tree. F for 15 to Raphael. Thank you, Raphael. What is A? A for 7. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 493. Also, issue 52. They had it co-numbered. It's a J. Scott Campbell covered issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. The run with his covers are just, progressively harder to get. Basically, you're paying. It's legitimately a comic where you are paying for the cover, basically. To do its crossover story, Cross on Earth X. A for 7 to Raphael. Thank you, sir. Earth X. I don't know right off the way, Robert. Is Earth X, is that with Uncle Sam and the Ray and all of them? I'm not really sure what Earth X is from the DC stuff. Earth X from Marvel is the thing. This is Daredevil issue 57, 15-cent cover price. I've unmasked you at last, but it can't be. It can't. Daredevil is Matt Murdock. There you go. Karen Page figuring out life. Issue 57. That is $12. That is the A book. A7. Thank you for the shares, Joe. I appreciate that. Let's see. This is The Punisher, issue 62. That is a Marvel Max issue of The Punisher. Here he's got 4 guys tied up, hanging upside down. He's standing in a puddle of blood, and he's got a baseball bat. Things are about to get rough for these guys. That is $3. That is going to be the F book. A for 12 to Raphael. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's Earth 10. That makes perfect sense. Man, I don't know. This is Action Comics, issue 339. It's a 12-cent Silver Age issue of Action Comics. Special Double Trouble issue. Brainiac's Kryptonite Trap for Supergirl, plus Muto's Water Trap for the future Superman. Can you figure out the amazing ways they escape? Well, you can have your chance for just $29. Action Comics 339. That is the A book. Take down this issue of What If for $3 is the D book. And I'm going to put out Daredevil issue 56. This is a 15-cent issue, and it is in very fine condition. It looks great. And Death's Head came riding. So there you go. There's Daredevil dodging some action from possibly the Horseman of Death. It is Daredevil issue 56, 15-cent cover, very fine plus condition for $20. That is going to be the D book. This is Fantastic Four, issue number 74. 12-cent issue. Jack Kirby cover. When Calls Galactus. And that is the Silver Surfer. There's Galactus. He's about to throw down. Issue 74. That is just $20. And it's going to be the new ebook, taking the place of the Hatchet issue number 1. E for 20 to Raphael. Thank you, sir. Next up from Marvel, this is Cable, issue 101. This is right before they went into the Soldier X comic series. That is Cable 101 for just $3. I'll put that right there as the new ebook. Ooh, it's a nice Silver Age issue of FF. I'm going to put out here in just a sec. This is Fantastic Four, issue 92. This is a 15-cent copy of Fantastic Four. Fight news. New battler imported for games. Powerful, dangerous. Ben Grimm, killer versus Torgo. That's right. They're going to make him fight in some type of gladiator arena type situation. Fantastic Four, issue 92, 15-cent Silver Age issue. Take on that Superman for $3. And I'm going to put out Fantastic Four, 92 for $15. F3 to Natty. There we go. Thank you, Natty. Natty gets the Punisher. I like it. Natty, did you watch any of it this last weekend? That's about how far I'm into it, too. I'm about episode 3 or so. I'm going to try to knock it out in the next day or so. I had a busy weekend. Okay. Out here is the new F book. This is the Invincible Iron Man. Number 108. The more you hit him, the bigger he grows. Iron Man in Yellow Jacket. Helpless before. The Rampage of the Growing Man. It is from 1977. 35-cent cover price. Invincible Iron Man 108 for $6. Very fine condition. We're going to put that out there as the F book for $6. Yeah, man, it was cool. What I've seen so far, I really, really like it. Take on the Grimm Fairy Tales for $4. That is the issue we sold out of Tuesday night. Got those back in. This is The Punisher. This is issue number 67, part of 6 Hours to Kill. This dude here, you know, he's dead. It is $3 for that, part of Punisher Max. That is the H book for $3. John, I only watched I watched the first 3 matches. The last match I watched was the women SmackDown versus Raw teams. I liked what I've seen so far. I have had some stuff spoiled for me on the results, but I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it. Like, so far, I mean, normally I would have watched all Survivor Series. I got home late last night for taking my son home, so it was about midnight when I got home. So normally I would fast forward through the pay-per-view and just hit the highlights. I've legitimately watched the entire pay-per-view so far. So if that says anything, so far, man, the matches have been pretty stellar. This is X-Men Prime, all new X-Men special event. It's got the foil, and it's got the front and back wraparound cover. Grim Fairy Tales for 4 to Raphael. Let me get it for you, man. Thank you, sir. Taking the Ren and Stimpy issue number 1 for $4 and put out the X-Men Prime for $6. That will be your iBook. This is another book from Tuesday that we sold out of. I'll put this out for you. My H3 claim. I did not, Natty. I got it now. But that's the perfect way to do it. If you claim something and I don't mention it, put it in a sentence like that, and it pops up for me. I don't know if it popped over here or not. Let me look. Thank you, Natty. Yeah, it may have just dropped it. They have been, Natty. They're really... it's weird about what they try to catch, too. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. This is the limited edition variant of Puppet Master Curtain Call number 1. That is the painted cover with Jester being made. And the Puppet Master, Andrew Toulon, is putting the head together. That is going to be $4. This came out Tuesday. We sold out immediately. Boom. It is the H book for $4. So, Natty, are you at work? If so, how's it going? H for 4 to Natty. Thank you, Natty. This is also going to be for 4 in the H spot. This is the Puppet Master Curtain Call number 1. That is the photo cover of Blade, the puppet, the one with the knife and hook hand. It is $4. I'm going to put that out as the H book. Again, that came out Tuesday as well. Sold out immediately. We got those back in stock. So for those who missed it Tuesday, now's your time. Working on your day off. Oh, that's no good. That is no good. Well, thank you, Julio. I appreciate that, man. You're always super polite. I like having you on the sales. This is Uncanny X-Men issue 300. Look at that shiny foil action right there. Got all kinds of X's. They're all shiny. It's going to be $7. Uncanny X-Men issue 300. Very fine plus to near mint condition. It looks immaculate. $7. That is the J-Book. I'm going to take down the Rasputin issue 1 for $4. Rasputin is another one by Mike Mignola that sold out Tuesday night during the pre-sale. We got a couple more back in. Here's one right here for $4. I don't know, Joshua. We've been selling so many comics. I haven't really messed with the close-up too much. I'll change it here in a sec. J7 to JD. Thank you, JD. One more week off, then you're back with a vengeance. Oh, man. Enjoy that week, Justin. Enjoy that week. Let's turn up the close-up window. Let's see. Let's put here we go. I'm going to put an issue of Action Comics in the close-up window. This is Action Comics number 392. It is a 15-cent Silver Age cover. Look, Superman, my son is a diving whiz. He could compete in the Olympics. But my boy always winds up with a belly flop, Batman. And I do mean flop. The shame of the Super Son. Silver Age. It's tagged for $40. I'm going to mark it down a little bit off of that. We're going to put it out for $35. This is Action Comics 392. This is in very fine plus condition. This looks great, dead on. Like, you would not think this was Silver Age unless you saw the price tag. It is $35. We're going to put it right here. And it's one of those crazy, crazy Silver Age things. I mean, one, I feel like diving into a pool with a cape on. Bad plan. Bad plan. Helps you locally with your comic addiction. Well, that's good. Got your packages today? Awesome, Joshua. I'm glad. I hope everything come in good for you. They come in like you needed. This is Ghost Rider, issue number 40. It's part of the Midnight Sun storyline. It's got the solid black, like, faux leather cover. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's going to be just $3. Ghost Rider, issue 40 for $3. That's going to be your new J-book. All right, I like it. I like it. I like it. Took care of Punisher back issues. Nice. This is Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, issue number 2 from Dreamwave. This is before IDW started making Transformers comics. And that is Bumblebee standing atop the body of Optimus Prime with a massive blaster aimed at his throat. I'm sure things are going on here. Seems very interesting. Like, you might need to know what's going on. It's issue number 2. And it's just $3. Transformers issue 2 for $3. Awesome looking cover there. Set it there as the A-book. As the A-book. This issue of Action Comics for $29. That's 12 cents. I'm going to pull that down for now. We got an Action Comics in the close-up. All right, let's put something else out here. How about an issue of What If? An issue of What If? This is What If issue 37. It is from 1992. What if Wolverine had been Lord of the Vampires during Inferno? It's pretty specific what if. And it appears like, if that's the case, Wolverine kills everyone as he's standing on a pile of skulls, and he is a vampire, which is awesome. We have for just $4. What if issue number 37 for $4? We're going to take down the Danger Girl Kamikaze, issue 1 for $5. It does. It does. He's sort of been a vampire a couple of times. Basically, I think his healing factor just fights it off every time. But he's been a vampire a couple times. He was a vampire during the Addy Granoff Curse of the Mutants run for a couple of issues. He was faking to be under Dracula's control. This, at the hands of Thanos, the death of Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man issue 17. It is from 1991. You will believe a man can die. That's right. Dark Law's cool. It's the Batman Wolverine mix. Spider-Man 17 for $5. Take on the Aliens. This is from Dark Horse Comics. This was Dark Horse Comics presents all the Alien minis for the first time printed in color. It's only $5. Here for D, this issue of Daredevil, issue 56. I happen to have a sticker here. I'll mark it down one more time, but this will be the last time I mark it down. This is Daredevil issue 56, 15-cent Silver Age issue for $18. That is the D-Book. C5 to Raphael. Thank you, sir. D for 18 to JD. Thank you, JD. All right, next up, this is the Punisher issue 65. It is part of the Marvel Max run. It is going to be $3. That is going to be the C-Book for $3. And let's see, I had a cool book here I was going to put out. Here we go. This is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, issue 77. 15-cent Silver Age issue. Very fine plus condition. A 3-in-1 triumph for the Magnificent Marvel. Thanks for creaming old Hornhead for me, Namor. That leaves me free to total you. Well, they're weird words for fighting. Guest starring the Submariner and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man all together in this issue. It's also $18. Daredevil issue 77 for $18. That is the D-Book. Claim C for $3 to Natty. Natty gets the Punisher. Thank you. This is The Punisher Max, issue 61 for $3. That is The Punisher, standing amongst a number of Mexican puppets. That is $3 for the C-Book. This is the most uncanny heroes of all, the Inhumans. The Inhumans #1, 25-cent cover, senses-shattering first issue. They're back because you demanded it. Black Bolt and his comrades in combat battle Blastar, the living bomb, spawn of alien heat. Taking the Puppet Master for 4. Put out the Inhumans #1 for $20. That is the H-Book. C3 to Natty. Thank you, Natty. Next up, we've got Grim Fairy Tales, Tales from Oz Tin Man, #1. This is all about the origin of the Grim Fairy Tales version of Tin Man. That is $5 for that. That is C. Awesome, Natty. I appreciate that. I like people from Oregon. This is all new Wolverine and Wolverine. This is Marvel The Best Generations #1. It is a first printing of this. Oh, yep, first printing, second cover. That's the B cover by Copier. As you can see, you got Logan and Laura, both in the Wolverine outfits. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate the share. Ooh, it is time for a giveaway. I better get to that. I'm taking the X-Men Prime for 6. We're going to put out the Generations The Best #1 for $5. I did, Jeremy. I dug it, man. I liked it a lot, I got to say. I think it deserves a second viewing. I don't know if I'll have time to ever do that before it's out of theaters, but I would like to see it again. Thank you, Robert. Speaking of Justice League, I'm about to give away a book. It's a J.G. Jones cover. This is Wonder Woman issue #200. It is from 2004. Greg Rucka, Snyder, and Johnson all do writing duties on this. Tons of artists. Pretty awesome. Issue 200 of Wonder Woman. It is going to be absolutely free. All you had to do was like the page up top and, of course, share out this feed publicly. Every share gives you another chance to win. I'm going to get the name generator real quick. Give me just a sec. D and H, okay. It's not coming through the feed. I do appreciate you claiming that. Let me know about that. Yeah, it's not popped in here at all. Weird. Oh, wait, no, I did see it. It just skipped through. A lot of people were commenting at the time. Awesome. Thank you very much. Getting those for you, Raphael. This is going to, I had the name. I can't remember who it was. What was it? What's the name on it? Joe. Joe Boone. Joe, you have won this Wonder Woman issue 200. Everybody congratulate Joe in the feed. We will be doing another giveaway in about an hour. And I'm going to get these two books for Raphael. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the purchases. All right. Okay. Put some more stuff up on the board. See, I think I got a price tag for this one. I do. This is Daredevil issue 64, 15-cent cover price. You lost the girl you love, but you found the stunt master. You're as good as dead, Dee Dee. Well, to be fair, to lose the girl you love and find this dude on a motorcycle with fringe on the arms of his costume, that's a pretty good trade-off. This is Daredevil issue 64. It is going to be $10, 15-cent original cover price, just $10. And the new H book is going to be Fantastic Four, issue 101, FF101. 15-cent cover. Shock follows shock as death strikes at night. The battle is ended. We've won. The FF are beaten at last. Crystal. You got Thing. Johnny Storm. They're all getting put into coffins. Are they dead? I don't know. It's going to be $17 for Fantastic Four 101, 15-cent cover price. That's going to be your H book. I'm going to take down this FF for 15. Thank you for the shares, John. I appreciate that. This is Doom 2099. Look at that shiny foil. Doom 2099, issue number 1. Guess what? It's $4. It is it's an awesome book. But I've sold quite a few of those over time. That is the G book for $4. All right, take it easy, Raphael. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for being on the feed. This is The Punisher. This is issue 64 of Punisher Max. And the Punisher's all scarred up. It is Jigsaw. That's right, Jigsaw right here. $3. It's going to be the J book. I'm going to take down the Ghost Rider issue 40. Put out the Punisher for $3. Natty gets the Punisher. Thank you, Natty. Oh, yeah. Dave Johnson does those Punisher covers, man. Kills it. Kills it. I think he's pretty much gotten to where all he does is covers at this point. Man, they're so good. Everything he works on. This is a 9.8 PGX graded issue of Nightwing issue number 1 from Rebirth. Nightwing number 1, 9.8. $50. There you go. $50. There's Dick Grayson hanging out. You got Batman, Batgirl, and Damian as Robin there on the front as well. $50 for that. I'm going to put that in the close-up window. I'm going to take down the Action Comics issue 392 for $35. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 511. Guess who? Sins Past, part 3. That's right. Spider-Man's demasking Gwen Stacy. As The Amazing Spider-Man 511 for just $4. That's going to be your new J-book. Oh, yeah, 200. Psh, drop in the bucket. Drop in the bucket. What kind of stuff do you collect on average? What kind of, what's your favorite characters? Who are your favorite characters, I should say, not what. Unless they are a being, then I guess it does work, but it should be who. Should be. This book for $3. Transformers number 2. No Transformers fans tonight. That's cool. I never know when we're going to have them on the feed. I try to throw the Transformers guys and the G.I. Joe fans a bone at least once a night, see if we got any on here. This is The Punisher, issue number 66, part of 6 Hours to Kill. And that is The Punisher, and he's got this blood getting pumped into his body. That is $3. That is the A-book. Odd ones. I like odd ones too. Nice. I've sold a bunch of those in the past. Natty got the Punisher for $3. I've sold Married with Children. I had Beetlejuice up earlier. Also had Ren and Stimpy. I'll see if I got any more oddball things in the box here. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 128. 128. 20-cent cover price on Spider-Man. You. It can't be you. It can't. I put you behind bars only a few minutes ago. No jail can hold the Vulture. Not when I have sworn your death. The shadow of the Vulture. I've just got kind of a worn corner here at the bottom. That's not so hot. We're going to put it out for just $6. The Amazing Spider-Man 128 for just $6. I don't remember. I think maybe. Let me look. Let's see. Yeah, I think the Beetlejuice went. I think we sold it. A6 to JD. Thank you, JD.
The boy and wife and I are taking off.
All right.
Both Kristen and Amy are.
Okay. Cool. You guys have a safe trip in the morning. I know you guys are leaving like crazy early, right?
Yeah. 4:30 or 5.
I bet you're stoked though, right?
I am looking forward to seeing Katie and the baby.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah, take it easy. This is one I had out earlier. I'm going to put it out now. It's a weird one. It's not a... It's weird in a semi-regular way. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. This was out back when Power Rangers first came out. First fabulous premiere issue based on the hit TV show. It's got Saban written all over it. It is $6. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. That is the A book for $6. All right, take it easy, Julio. Good luck to you, my friend. This is the What If Wolverine Had Been Lord of the Vampires During Inferno, issue 37 for $4. I'm going to take that down. This is another issue of Runaways, an early issue of Runaways, number 2. Runaways, for those of you who don't know, if you get on Hulu right now, up at the top of the Hulu search, there is a preview for Runaways. There's going to be a Hulu exclusive based on this Marvel comic. This is the one written by Brian K. Vaughan. This is not the new one that's currently out now that they just relaunched. This is the original Runaways number 2. And I'm going to put it out for just $6. Runaways issue 2, $6. That is going to be the B book. And you want a weird... Some people ask for this. Somebody asked for this quite a bit. I can't remember. Maybe it's Brett Arnett. If he's on, I don't know. This is Ripley's Believe It or Not. Ripley's Believe It or Not. True ghost stories. Weird, eerie, and authentic. It's got some wear to the cover and stuff. But it's only $3. 15-cent Ripley's Believe It or Not. That's going to be the C book. I'm going to take down the Tales from Oz number 1 Tin Man for $5. And I'll keep an eye out for more oddities as they come, like this one I'm about to put out right now. C3 to Natty. Thank you, Natty. This is Scare Tactics, issue number 1 from DC, from December of '96. This was a short-lived series. Appearing live and undead. It's basically a punk rock band featuring a vampire, a snake guy, he's a swamp monster, a golem or what, and a werewolf. It is going to be just $3. Scare Tactics number 1. That is the C book. Oh, let's see. What else we got? Carry it over for 10. That's a good one. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to take down the cable for 3. And I will put out the Punisher issue 68 from Marvel Max. Part of the 6 Hours to Kill. That is $3 for the ebook. Well, that's what I do. E3 to Natty. Thank you, Natty. I sold an issue of this earlier. We sold out of it completely on Tuesday. I know a number of you put in the list whenever we were selling it. You were trying to claim it. We were out of them. Well, I got another one left. We got it back in. This is Jenny Finn, issue number 1 of 4 by Mike Mignola. It's all about Victorian-era bordellos, the prostitutes who live there, and being turned into H.P. Lovecraft-style monsters. It is insane. The art is insane. It is fantastic. It is Jenny Finn, number 1. A comic so controversial when it was first released a few years ago, they only ever produced issue 1 and 2. Dark Horse is going to print all 4 of them. This is number 1, and it is cover price. It is $4. Jenny Finn, issue 1 for 4. That is your ebook. F for 6 is the Invincible Iron Man 108. I'm going to take that down. And I'm going to put out Justice League, The Throne of Atlantis Conclusion, Justice League issue 17. And there is the Trident, Batarang, Lasso of Truth, and Superman's Cape, and part of Cyborg, all destroyed here under the ocean. It is $3. That is the F book. All right, remind everybody to like and share the feed out. It is about 5:30 now. We're about half hour away from our another giveaway. This is the Human Torch issue number 7. Human Torch number 7. That is a, I believe, a Scotty Young cover on this. It's kind of like a black with pink. They did this for a number of their books where they had this type of kind of metallic cover. Scotty Young does the art on the inside for sure. This is the Human Torch issue number 7. That is going to be just $4. Thank you, Tommy. And we're going to put it out in the place of Doom. Just $4, that issue of the Human Torch. Got to sit down for a second. My calf is, oh, it's all tensed up. It's killing me. Oh, man. So we got a lot of different people on here than we were on earlier. It's constantly rotating out the people that we have on the feed. So let me know, how was your weekend? What did you do this weekend that was awesome? Did anything cool? Did you guys go any toy hunts, any comic hunts? Anything go down? Did you guys see Justice League? You watch The Punisher? Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up in your world. What are you doing right now? Are you at work, home, traveling? What is going down? Advil probably wouldn't hurt, yeah. If it relaxed the muscle in my leg. It's just really, it's just super tight. I can deal with the bruising and stuff. I'm fine with that, but that muscle seizing up's weirding me out. Doesn't help. It's kind of cold in here, and so that's not helping it relax at all either. Some nice heat pack on it. A massage, perhaps. Somebody to massage my leg. There's nobody here, though. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I wrecked my car, guys. That's what I'm talking. I wrecked my car pretty bad. Made it out okay. Relatively unscathed. The car's destroyed. But I am feeling some effects today. I haven't spent any days like standing up for a long period of time, so I've not been used to this part. So I'm seeing where it's at. This is Spider-Man, Sweet Charity #1. It's a nice charity book. Zimmerman, Robertson, and Humberto Ramos. That is a cover by J. Scott Campbell featuring Spider-Man. There is J. Jonah Jameson. He's got a marshmallow on a stick. And there is the Scorpion, Spider-Man in the middle there. J. Scott Campbell cover, Spider-Man, Sweet Charity. Oh, you're watching Season 7 of The Walking Dead? Nice. It's going to be $6. I'm going to take down the Fantastic Four for $17. We'll put out the Sweet Charity, Spider-Man Sweet Charity, J. Scott Campbell cover. That is the H book for $6. Here is Batman, issue 624, Broken City, Part 5. Is a Dave Johnson cover. And there you have Penguin, Ventriloquist, a couple other villains there. It is from 2004. Batman 624. It's going to be just $3. Take down the Generations #1 here. We got that Batman out for $3. That's going to be your iBook. This is a graphic novel. As you can see, oversized, has about 6 issues of a comic in it. This actually contains Avengers versus New Ultimates 1 through 6 by Mark Miller, creative Kick-Ass, Lineal Francis Yu, and Steven Segovia. And it is part of the Death of Spider-Man, and that is the Punisher with his gun aimed at Spider-Man. Things happen. Normally, this would be $20 for this graphic novel. However, for tonight, this graphic novel is just $9. $9 for the Death of Spider-Man, New Ultimates 1 through 6. Take on that issue of Spider-Man. We're going to put this out for $9. That is going to be the J book. And take down the Amazing Spider-Man 511. Okay, so I just found this. This is a Ren and Stimpy bundle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 issues, I guess, of Ren and Stimpy here. I didn't make this. I didn't put it together. It's a Ren and Stimpy bundle for $5. Somebody can claim it. $5, you're going to get 4 Ren and Stimpy comics. That is a pretty good deal. See what all we got out here. We're down to only 7 people. We got to get those shares up, guys. There's not a lot of people on here at all. This is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 1 for 6. I'm going to take that down. This is Tales from the Crypt presents The Haunt of Fear, issue number 2. In this issue, EC's adaptation of a story by Ray Bradbury, America's top horror writer, featuring the Old Witch, the Vault Keeper, and the Crypt Keeper. That is $3. That is the A-book. This is Superboy number 115. 12-cent Silver Age issue of Superboy, featuring the Atomic Superboy. Superboy, I'm sorry we asked you to swallow those 2 new chemicals as we could observe the reaction in your stomach is causing an atomic explosion. Every time you breathe, you will emit nuclear fire. That is $8. That is your B-book. I'm going to take down the Runaways issue 2 for 6. And as always, let me know the characters and stuff that you might be after. I'll do my best to try to get them up on the board for you as much as I can. I'm going to take down the C book, which is the Scare Tactics number 1 for 3. This is Star Wars issue number 35. Darth Vader plays a game of death against the Star Warriors. Dark Lord's Gambit. That's right, he's playing with action figures on a chessboard. What's it to you, right? Star Wars issue 35. That is going to be $7. $7 for that one. That is in very fine condition. Jay, Natty, this is a graphic novel. This is The Avengers versus the New Ultimates 1 through 6 by Mark Miller, creator of Kick-Ass. That is the Punisher on the front with a like a Barrett 50 cal aimed at Spider-Man. This is the death of Spider-Man. It is $9. And the Punisher does play a pretty big factor in the death of the Ultimate Spider-Man, that's for sure. I'm going to make sure the comments are coming through over here okay. All right. And it's normally a $20 book. I've got it there for $9 in the J spot. This is Victory. Victory number 1 from Image Comics. And here you have a Roger Cruz drew this barbarian elf, I guess, from the back. Definitely a fantasy comic. And it's going to be just $5 for Victory issue number 1. That is the D book. I'm going to take down the Daredevil issue 64 for just $10. This is Army of Darkness. Ash Saves Obama, issue number 2. They have Obama in the Oval Office, and there is Ash fighting on a number of Deadites. Army of Darkness, Ash Saves Obama, issue 2 for $4. I'm going to take down the Jenny Finn #1, which came out last Tuesday. I'm going to put out the Army of Darkness for $4 as the new ebook. E4 to Natty. Thank you, Natty. Next up for $3, this is Mystique, issue #3. And here she is with a skeleton. It's got Xavier was here carved into the bone. That is $3. That issue of Mystique. J for 9 to Natty. Thank you, Natty. Try to put this into a bag and board for you. I don't think it's going to fit. I'll try. I'm going to put it in just a bag on its own. Come on. There we go. All right, like a glove. Get this all sealed up. Hey, that works. It's a good deal. It's a good deal on that book. From Preacher, this is The Saint of Killers, issue #1. That is $7. Telling all about the history of the Saint of Killers. That's the J book. There you go. It's the way to be. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. This is this sold out as well on Tuesday. We got these back in stock today, so you guys are getting first dibs on them before they go back out to the new shelf, but we never got to put them on there. This is Minky Woodcock, the girl who handcuffed Houdini. It's an issue #1 from Hard Case Crime and Titan. Cool thing is it's based on true facts and court cases about Houdini's death. Pretty cool. It's going to be just $4. That is cover price. The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. That will be the new F book for $3. Put that right there. Yeah, it's part of Preacher. That the Saint of Killers, the guy who's walking across the countryside to kill Jesse Custer. That's his backstory, which they showed on TV in season 2, where they showed him and the wife was sick and all that. I remember season 1 they did that. Either way, that's all about the history of the Saint of Killers. His backstory is pretty accurate as far as the way they do it for the TV show. Kind of the way they set it up. Very close. This is the Punisher issue 59. That's going to be $3. That is the G-Book. I'm going to take down the Human Torch issue 7 for $4. J7 to Natty. Thank you, Natty. And G3 to Natty. Thank you much. Scoring a bunch of cool stuff tonight. All right, the new G-Book is The Brotherhood. The Brotherhood #1. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, you might say. Brotherhood #1 from Marvel Comics. Revolution, not evolution. It's all about a team of, really a resistance group of mutants trying to, deal with being in a world where they're not wanted. It is $5 for The Brotherhood #1. This is Vampirella. Vampirella Dangerous Games #1. That is a photo cover featuring Julie Strain, who was married to Kevin Eastman at one time, who was the creator of Ninja Turtles. I know weird facts about comics. This is going to be just $5. $5 for Vampirella Dangerous Games, issue #1, photo cover. That'll be your J-Book. see. Where we at now? I will take down the Sweet Charity for 6. And I will put this book out for 6. This is Deadpool issue 43 from the original run from Marvel Comics. Hey, you there buying this book, can you call me a taxi? He's out in space. This is from 2000. This is Deadpool issue 43. It is $6. That is the H book. Man. Oh. All right, we're about 10 minutes away from our next giveaway, where I'll be giving away something. What? I don't know. I'll have to look through here and see what is there that I should give away for free to you guys. Generally always something cool, though. So we do want to get those public shares out there. We want to get those invites to people. We get as many people as we can on the feed. Because I do like giving stuff away. This will be our third giveaway of the day coming up. So what I got over here. Got a few things. Don't know. Got some more books to put out. And again, as always, let me know what kind of books you're after, what kind of characters you're after. I'll do my best to get them up on the board for you. Because it does make it tough to guess. Guess what you guys might be after. I'm taking the Tales from the Crypt for $3. And I'm going to put out the Micro Series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 6, which is Casey Jones. That is going to be $4. $4 for that. That is the A book. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate the shares. Huh? Are you using this box for comments? I don't know what it is now. This is Superman issue 74, Doomsday, guest starring the Justice League of America. This is when Doomsday first arrives. The Justice League are taking him on. Superman shows up. This is the first time that you see the mask getting ripped away on Doomsday, and you see his face for the first time. It's going to be just $4 for Superman issue 74. I'm going to take down the Superboy 12-cent issue for $8. From DC, science fiction at its best. Strange Adventures, number 241. And that is Adam Strange trying to shoot at some type of like ethereal smoke hands coming after him. A full-length novel. Adam Strange starred in The Cloud Creature That Menaced Two Worlds. Two Worlds, The Cloud Creature. It is tagged for $8. I'm going to put it out for less than that. We're going to put it out for $5. Strange Adventures, issue 241, for just $5. That is the C book. I'm going to take down the Star Wars. Star Wars issue 35 for $7. You know what? I'm going to put that back out for just $3. There we go. Original Marvel Star Wars issue 35, just $3. That is the D book. I'm going to take down the Victory issue 1 from Image for $5. This is another book that came out this past week and sold out this past week on the Tuesday Facebook Live sale. I have one copy available. This is your chance to score one for cover price. It is from Boombox. This is Fence, issue number 1. Comic all about fencing. Fence number 1 for $4. That is going to be the ebook. I'm going to take down the Mystique for $3. Put Fence out for $4 again. That came out last week. We sold out of it. We got those back in. If it doesn't sell right now, it's basically going to go back out to the new comic wall. Speaking of new comics that came out last week and sold through, this is The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. I'm going to take that down for $4. What is F? Well, that was that one. It is The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. It's an issue number 1. It came out last Wednesday. We do our pre-sale on Tuesday. We sold out of it on Tuesday night from Titan Comics. It's part of the hard case crime noir imprint they have. It's all about the death of Houdini, and it uses actual court documents and stuff. There's also a website set up on here. You can go and look at a bunch of the true pictures and things, and then they've written a comic around it. Minky Woodcock, The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. It is $4. If you'd like it, just put Houdini for $4, and I'll pull it for you. The new F book is Justice League. Justice League issue 15, part of the Throne of Atlantis. A bold new era begins with Aquaman, Superman, Batman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and Shazam. That is $3. That is the F book. This is The Flash. Wally West is back. The Flash 160 from May of 2000. Dark Side of the Honeymoon. And there are bullet holes in the wall. It's going to be just $4 for that issue of The Flash. That is going to be your G book for $4. For $5, The Brotherhood number 1. I'm going to take that down. This is Ghost Rider, issue 29 from 1992. Guest starring Wolverine and Beast. It's an Andy and Joe Kubert cover. Andy Kubert drew it. Joe Kubert inked this thing. And that is Wolverine taking on Ghost Rider, slicing through his jacket, revealing the skeleton beneath. That's going to be just $3. And take on the Deadpool for $6. Put that out for $3. This is Deadpool issue 43 from the original run from Marvel for $6. And it is 6 o'clock, which means it is time for a giveaway. What am I going to give away? Silver Age comic book. It is the new Hunted Metal Men. This is Metal Men issue 35, 12-cent cover. It is a Silver Age DC comic book. Run, Tina. We can't stop this thing from getting you. Good. I don't know why it's saying good or who's saying good. And somebody drew all over this cover. Never mind. Somebody drew all over the front of that. I'm going to find something else to give away. Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man 472. That is a J. Scott Campbell cover of The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm going to give that away. Nobody's written on this one. It's going to be free. Let me go get the name here real quick. It's going to Rain Hulse. Rain, you, sir, have won this issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. Congratulations, Rain. It's R-A-Y-N-E. You are a winner. This is an issue of the Transformers and G.I. Joe. Transformers G.I. Joe. This is the really awesome crossover from Dreamwave. This has art by Jay Lee. Jay Lee with Batman Superman, who also did the Dark Tower comics for Marvel. Transformers G.I. Joe. This is issue number 4. And the original issue for this takes place in World War II, and I think this one continues that. So think of the Transformers in World War II as World War II type tanks and vehicles taking on soldiers with the G.I. Joe team helping them out. It's pretty awesome. It's going to be $4. Transformers G.I. Joe number 4. Taking the Batman for $3. Put that out as 4 as the iBook. We got nobody on the feed. 8 people. I appreciate all 8 of you. But I know I'm one of them because I got my phone on. So. Tosh has just arrived. She's putting in all your comics into the spreadsheets. She is here to hang out. Make sure you guys get some sweet comics. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you much. Let's see. Okay, cool. This is a good one. We'll put this out on the board. This is Daredevil issue 65. 15-cent issue of Daredevil. Karen's dead. Dead. And you're the one who killed her. The murderous menace of the man called Brimstone. It is $7. And that is Karen. And she indeed looks totally dead. $7. We're taking on the Vampirella for $5. We'll put Daredevil out as the J book for $7. So how is everybody's Monday night going? I know a lot of you guys, I know our numbers do get low between around 5:30 and 6 simply because people are traveling, a lot of people leaving work. And, of course, as you go farther west, people are picking up their kids from school, all that stuff as the time gets sooner and sooner from when it is now. It's about 6 o'clock here. Let me know about your Mondays. You guys working? What is up? Alright, this is a cool one. Let's see, what do we have up there now? Is that Star Wars? I'm going to take that down for 3. I'm going to put this up for 3 instead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch the previous episodes. I just haven't had taken the time. This is Batman and Robin Adventures issue 7. That is the Scarface and the ventriloquist on the front. That is $3 for that D-book. It's a good description, Matthew. This is John Constantine Hellblazer, issue number 300. This is the final ever issue of Hellblazer. Sure, they've done Constantine in the regular DC universe. They've done John Constantine Hellblazer currently. It's not the same. This is the adult Vertigo Hellblazer 300. This really wraps up John Constantine's story from that life. And it's very interesting the way they do it. Also, Simon Bisley does the artwork, which is pretty great. On the cover here, Kamuta Kelly doing the art on the inside, who, of course, went on doing Spider-Man. This is John Constantine Hellblazer, issue 300. That is $5. And is going to take the place of Fence number 1 for 4. There we go. So do you have a short week this week, Matthew? Is that why you're having to stay late so you can keep caught up, or is it just from the weekend? This is Extreme X-Men Savage Land. It is issue number 1. And that is Rogue on the front. You've also got, of course, Psylocke, Beast, Bishop, Storm, Warpath, and I don't know the others. There it is. $5 for issue number 1 of Extreme X-Men, The Savage Land. I'm going to take down the Justice League for $3. And then I put that as the F book for $5. Just tell them to bring it all in and set it. Set it on one of the tables up here. Yeah. This is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, issue 63. This is a 15-cent Silver Age cover. The Gladiator goes wild. Only one of us will leave this cell alive, Daredevil. Any bets on who it will be? There you go. Jailhouse. It's no good. It's no good. It's going to be just $7. Daredevil issue 63 for just $7. That is going to be the G book. I'm going to replace it. The Daredevil there with the Flash. It's an awesome comic. This is Just a Pilgrim. Just a Pilgrim, issue 1. This is not only that, it's the Dynamic Forces exclusive cover. It's got the blue foil here. It's got a Tim Bradstreet cover on this. Castanado. Also, it has certificate of authenticity, saying that it is a Dynamic Force exclusive. Wizard Authentic Blue Foil Edition, limited to 999 copies. This is number 307. The big thing here is this is written by Garth Ennis, who, of course, created Preacher and did all the Punisher Max stuff. Also with art by Carlos Esquerra, who is one of the kind of founding, most notable artists on Judge Dredd and a number of English comics. Just a Pilgrim is about the future wasteland, very Mad Max-like, except that all the oceans have dried up. So you're walking across the ocean floor as if it is a desert. So you got these massive plateaus and mountains and things, and it's all just dirt and crazy giant weird fish bones and things that are going on. It's basically the end of the world, and there is this man, the Pilgrim. He has a cross branded over one eye, carries a Bible and a rifle, and he just murders the heck out of bad people. And in this, he's trying to protect a caravan of people trying to make their way to a settlement, and he's helping them along. The story is fraught with cannibalism and just the horribleness of humans in general. Just a Pilgrim, number 1 by Black Bull Entertainment. This is the Dynamic Forces variant of number 1, and it's going to be $12. $12 for this, and it's awesome, worth every penny. I'm going to take down the Ghost Rider here featuring Wolverine. We're going to put that as the H book for 12. And there's a customers come in wanting to sell a comic collection to us. So I'm going to check through those books and make them an offer here shortly. So I'll probably end the sale at 6:30, and then we'll come back from 7 to 11 instead of going from 7:30 to 11. That'd probably be the easiest way to take care of that. So we got about 15 minutes on this sale. So let me know what you guys are looking for, and I'll do my best to put it on the board. H12, I like it. It's awesome, Matthew. You're gonna dig it, man. The thing is, too, is like even though it's one of these like awesome Dynamic Forces comics, you should read it. It's a comic I personally really dug when it came out. They did 2 miniseries for the Just a Pilgrim. Put something else out in the H spot. I'm putting on an issue of The Walking Dead, I think. This is The Walking Dead issue 172, The Hilltop Reborn. And there's Carl helping, you know, put all of the tiles back on the roof there after the fire. That is the H book for $4. Rebuilding rather than just moving on like they used to do in the comic. Actually trying to stick around this time. This is Nightcrawler Icons, issue number 1 of 4. And that is Nightcrawler on the front. And, of course, he does have the priest collar. This is when he was trying his best to be a man of the cloth. It's going to be just $4 for Nightcrawler Icons, issue number 1. And that is going to be the new iBook. I'm going to take down the Transformers G.I. Joe for $4. This is Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 50. Early issue of Grimm Fairy Tales from Zenescope. And there is Snow White and, I guess, the Devil. That is $6. We take on the Daredevil for $7, oddly enough, and replace it with this Devil. $6 for that. Of course, remind everybody, too, tomorrow night, definitely by 7 o'clock. Earlier if I'm able, but no guarantees on that. Generally 7 o'clock. We will be having our new comic pre-sale. If it looks like I'm going to have it before 7, I will put a post on the Facebook page announcing such. We will be having our pre-sale. Since it is a pre-sale and you cannot pay for those items until Wednesday morning, we will have Doomsday Clock up during our pre-sale. However, we will not be having a regular midnight release of Doomsday Clock here at the store. So if you have it on your pull list, you'll have it in your box. But yeah, no midnight release for us. We'll have it on pre-sale at around 7, and from 7 to 11, so people get their chances to get it. Plus all the other books that come out tomorrow. But Doomsday Clock, I feel like, is it's kind of the big one. It's kind of the big one. Hopefully we'll have enough to satiate everybody's hunger for the sweetness of Doomsday Clock. I've seen a couple pages today with Rorschach. Ah, my goodness. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Maybe. All right, what are we on the board right now? All right, that is a lot of books on the board, about $50 or so worth of books on this main board right now. Who would like to buy the entire board for just $30? $30 gets you every comic up here on the board right now. Every single last one. All you do is claim the board for $30, and we'll get that for you. Like I said, we only got a few minutes left on this sale. I'm going to go look at a comic collection here in a few moments. Just going to flip the timer over here. Entire board for $30. And let me know the comics that you're looking for, because I can probably hunt some before we come back at 7. So if you'd like to see some books that you might not be aware that we've got, that'd be the time to kind of request. Not necessarily numbers, but just characters, and I'll see what I can do. And again, the entire board is just $30. $30 for the entire board. Get all those comics for $30. In fact, I will do all those comics for $28. $28 for all of those books on the board right now. Lots of cool stuff to put out over the course of the night. A lot of stuff I've put out and taken down that I feel like we'll sell later on tonight. Also, some of that stuff may be returning. Is the C-Book a Doctor Strange? No. This is Strange Adventures. This is Adam Strange from DC. He's a spacefaring warrior. It is early, though. Just a 20-cent cover price on that. $28 gets you the entire board right now. Again, this sale is about to end. We'll be back at 7 o'clock. Then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for 4. We'll put up Harley Quinn, issue number 20. This is the Green Lantern variant cover. That is $5 by the artist on Slots, which we constantly saw it up here, from Image. The B-Book for 4. That's Superman with the first Doomsday face reveal. Taking that down for 4. I'm going to put up George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones, issue number 2. Alex Ross painted cover, and that is Tyrion Lannister standing there in front of Ned Stark, and or maybe Jon Snow with his wolf. That is $7. That is the B-Book for 7. I'm going to take down the C-Book for 5, which is The Strange Adventures. And I'm going to put up Doctor Who. This is Doctor Who Hastings exclusive number 1 variant cover for $5. That is the C-Book. All right, guys, this feed is going to end in about 2 minutes, and then we'll be back at 7 and go from 7 to 11, bringing you all kinds of comics and stuff that you like. All right, guys. I will see you all back here in about half an hour or so. So, get back on whenever you know that we're on.